Guys, another Daniel Day-Lewis movie I want to talk about, The Boxer. Now, while I will not put this next to In the Name of the Father, it's still also another very good movie. Um, his diversity of acting is unparalleled, unparalleled. Now, this movie wasn't as gut wrenching as In the Name of the Father, and I'm not comparing them in terms of like oh what's better because they're two different movies. This was made like 5 years after In the Name of the Father, which was 1993. This came out in 1998, I believe. Yeah, 1998, and it has Daniel Day Lewis and Emily Watson. Emily Watson is another nice actress. I don't see too much of her, but she was very good in this as well. And the old man in this who played her father, I forget his name, but I love that guy. Oh wait, look at this. This is another Jim Sheridan movie. I got to look this guy up and watch more of his films. This director is excellent. But I forgot the old man who played her father. He was like the boss of the IRA. But I've seen him in a lot of movies. He's another great actor. I always say like he's the Irish Godfather. You know what I mean? Like he looks like Marlon Brando Godfather. He talks like him a little bit. He's got a little bit of the jowl a little bit, and he's kind of got like the composure and attitude of the Marlon Brando Godfather character. Whenever I see the actor, I think he's an awesome actor. And the old man that I'm talking about, who played Emily Watson's father in this, he was also in Braveheart. Do you remember Braveheart when I'm sorry, what was his Jesus Christ, I'm having a William Wallace. I can't believe my brain just did that. I mean, William Wallace is a name in my heart. I can't believe I had a fart like that. But anyway, when William was a child in the beginning of Braveheart, and his father and brother were fucking murdered by the British, um, William, his uncle came to pick him up, and he said, "I'm going to teach you Latin. I'm going to teach you the ways of thinking. You know, that's the first way to be strong." That was the actor who played the father in this too. Like he's in a lot of movies, even little roles like that. You know, so he's awesome. I love that guy. Um, I don't know the actor's name in this who played the drunk. The guy who was working at the boxing ring with Daniel Day Lewis, but he was very good in this. Played a good sympathetic character, and the punk who was in the IRA, who was given Daniel Day Lewis shit, Danny boy, Danny, you know, giving him shit because I mean Danny, just he said in the beginning of the movie too. He said all you had to do was go across the prison corridor and shake a few hands, Danny. That's all you had to do. Like that was being a traitor. He didn't rat anybody out in the prison either, Danny. But that wasn't enough, I guess. And they hated Danny. You know, they hated him. And I hate this guy. This guy that was giving Danny so much shit. And it's like they were making such a big deal that he was in love with Emily Watson's character because she was a prison wife and everything. Like damn, like see, there's all sorts of authoritarians, not just in government. There's also gangs, right? Authoritarian gangs who think they could just tell people what to do like that. Unbelievable, man. Um, but I don't have much more to say about this because I wasn't as into it. One of the some of the boxing scenes in this are really well done, like the sound effect, like real good boxing fighting scenes in this. And I love Danny's character, like when he's fighting the one boxer in the Brit in England, and like he's beating the shit out of him, and the ref like clearly the opponent he's fighting is like all fucked up, and he falls down twice, you know, and the ref says continue to fight, and Danny's like, no, I look at him, and he, you know, he punches him in the stomach a few times, and he, in the mouth, and then the guy is like totally out of it, and Danny's looking at the ref, and he's like saying like, this should stop, you should stop, and the ref says keep fighting, and Danny gives up the fight. He gives up the fight, like clearly he won, but the ref didn't want to call it out. He wanted Danny to just keep beating the shit out of the guy, and Danny had the integrity to not want to do that, to not want to kill somebody for that. Like this character, like that's one thing that was so great about this character. Like he had a lot of class. I love that about him in this, you know. And the guy who gave him shit, I don't remember his name. The asshole who gave him shit in the IRA. Oh man, he gets it good at the end. I love what happens at the end. Like when you think Danny is gonna get killed, and they're like pointing a gun at Danny, and the guy who hated him so much is standing over there. The guy takes his gun and points it at his head. Boom! Shoots him under the tunnel. It's like, good. Fuck you, dude. Who the hell do you think you are? Telling people what to do and how to live their lives and fucking trying to kill a guy just because he don't like you. And he's also the guy who he kills the drunk that was Danny's friend just because the drunk. Remember that scene where the drunk is talking to him in the rain? He's talking to the IRA goon in the rain, and he's like, "You killed the one thing you loved. You killed this town. You killed it." And he's like, "It's you blame everybody else, but you killed your own son. You sent him off to die. You know, for your cause. For what? What are you fighting for?" And they had this whole like argument, and the guy got so pissed off at the drunk where like he shot him in the head and left him for dead in the middle of the wherever that was in that scene. And yeah, man, dude, like it is a great movie. Another great movie. It really was. I yeah, I gotta look up more Jim Sheridan movies. I do. And but yeah, dude, like Daniel Day-Lewis, dude, like I can't name you a single movie that I haven't liked with him. So if you haven't watched The Boxer, or you have watched it and you haven't watched it for a long time, rewatch this, another masterpiece. Not like this movie. This movie is like oh my goodness, this is like a top 3 all-time classic. That should always be remembered. Oh, all of these classics should be remembered though. I don't know why I say that. Like it's like I'm implying like, oh, this should be forgotten and only this should be remembered. Like no, like all these movies should always be preserved and traditionally continued on for future generations to see. Of course, if there are going to be future generations and we don't kill ourselves with AI and not having enough babies. But I digress. To stay on the optimistic side, if there will be a future of children and people to look at these, movies like this must stay around forever. And do not touch them. Do not tamper with them. Leave them as they are. So thank you for listening. Let me know what you think.